Hello everyone, this is Mukul Pathak from WordsApp Vocabulary Builder, a great app which teaches you words and prepares you for life and also for your GRE, GMAT, TOEFL and IELTS exams. So this is our first set of video which we'll be doing, and this time I've selected the group Political and Social Identity. So let's do this. Before we do this, I would like to tell you something about the app. The words in the app are easy to understand. The pronunciations provided in audio and written. There are sample sentences, synonyms, autonyms. You can share words. You can also bookmark. So now let's learn the first word of the day. So this is partisan. As you can see, partisan means being one-sided, being partial. As a sample sentence, we can see the judge is a partisan. He will only favor the ruling party. So there is this easy way to remember this word partisan. It is complicated, right? So what you can do is you can break this word partisan into two words, that is party and son. Party sounds like party, so it's a political party, okay? Because these are the political words, and son is like son. So political party leader will always favor his son instead of others. So voila, this is how you can remember partisan very easily and effectively. Right into the next word. This word is reactionary. So reactionary means opposing progress, being illiberal. As a sample sentence, as you can see, he became a reactionary politician after his party lost the elections. So a leader who lost election, his party lost election, now he's trying to pull down the present government by being illiberal and by opposing the progress. A story of many countries. So the easy way to remember this word will be reactionary is a person who reacts to everything, right? Actionary is someone who performs, and reactionary is its opposite. It's a pretty easy word to remember. Reactionary, one who reacts to everything and opposes most of it. Next word is dissent, which means to disagree. So as an example, as you can see, 5 out of 11 members dissented from the majority. It means there were 11 people, out of which 5 have disagreed with the majority. That is, they have dissented. So this might be a bit complicated word, but you can remember it easily by linking or correlating it with the word assent, which means to agree. So dissent means to disagree. Pretty simple, right? Assent, agree, dissent, disagree. So the next word is proletarian. Proletarian means member of a working class. If you go to office, you have a job, be it at an IT firm, a government agency, or maybe at a petrol pump. So you are a member of a working class. Proletarian was derived from Marxist ideology, and the sample sentence, as you can see, is the growth of the industrial proletarian marked a great success for the country's economy, which basically means people of working industrial classes improved the country's economy. So an easy way to remember the word proletarian will be proletarian sounds like petroleum. See, I like to tell you one thing. All these mnemonics, that is how to remember words, is your perspective, how you want to correlate these words with your life. For me, I felt like proletarian sounds like petroleum. It might sound stupid, but to me, proletarian sounds like petroleum. And the people who work at a petrol pump or petrol stations are member of working class. So by this some gimmick, I can remember this word pretty easily. The next word is scapegoat. Scapegoat means someone who is unjustly made to bear the blame of others. You might have seen in many movies, right? Someone is blamed for something which he didn't do so that the guilty person, could be freed from the blame. As an example, you can see, as it is mentioned, the security guard was made a scapegoat for the robbery case, despite the fact that he was not in the town that night. So basically, we see scapegoat cases in politics, where a politician is being blamed for a big crime, a big sin which the whole party committed. So easy way to remember scapegoat. Scapegoat has word like escape from doing something wrong. And blame a goat, in Hindi or Urdu, we use this phrase called bali ka bakra, which basically means framing someone for someone else's wrongdoing. So you can remember scapegoat with word like escape, that is escaping from something which is pretty wrong. The next word, one of my favorite, is bourgeois. Here, as you can see, the pronunciation I've mentioned in easy words, so you don't pronounce it like bourgeois, bourgeois. The proper pronunciation is bourgeois. Such things you can check an app, it will be pretty helpful for you to understand. They're pretty hard words, you know. So, coming to bourgeois, bourgeois means characteristic of a middle class culture. What is middle class culture? That is being economical, not spending a lot of money, taking every decision carefully, and living a simple life. So, simple sentence will be despite having great political ambitions, she was bourgeois when it came to personal life. It means a leader has great ambitions, but her personal living, that is her personal life, is pretty simple. It has a middle class culture. The bourgeois is again a hard word, and to remember this word, you will have to play with word a bit in some uneasy manner. So what I did here, what I feel is bourgeois has urge in it. If you can see, URGE, urge. So urge to buy things, waste money lavishly. So I feel, okay, you have urge. So bourgeois is something opposite to spend. So you don't want to spend. So bourgeois might sound like no urges, bourgeois, bourgeois, no urge. Something very funny, I guess. But yeah, you can remember by linking such stupid things in your own mind. This is my perspective. So the next word is chauvinist. Make note, it is not chauvinist, it's chauvinist. So chauvinist basically means a blind fanatic for some cause, country, being nationalist, pretty too much nationalism is also a chauvinism. So chauvinist, as an example, we can see in sample sentence, chauvinist people think it is important to stand up during national anthem in movies. So first of all, national anthem, respecting national anthem and every aspect of a country and taking it religiously to an extreme fanatic level, that what chauvinist is. So to remember the word chauvinist, I will again recall it is not pronounced chauvinist, it's chauvinist, like chauvinist, nist, something like nationalist. So to show that you're very nationalist, that's chauvinist. Ta-da! Very simple, right? So the next word is pragmatist, that is being practical. It is a very important characteristic which I feel we all should have. So pragmatist means being practical. For sample sentence, a minister should talk like an idealist but should be pragmatist. That means the minister should be always idealist, that is, show that his thinking and everything is proper idealist, which is kind of unachievable, but we can achieve it. But in reality, he should be pragmatist. He should take decisions accordingly, which a practical person will take in a practical situation. You can remember pragmatist very easily because in a mathematical equation, pragmatist sounds like practical plus mathematics. That is, when you're calculating, you should be practical, right? Take each step, uh, like take each step very consciously, very practically. So the next word is expatriate. So expatriate means someone who is willing to live outside his or her own native land. So person living outside their own country is an expatriate. Suppose you crack some good score in your GRE or TOEFL exam, you move to some other country, so you are an expatriate. For example, sample sentence, after living as an expatriate in many countries, I want to go back to my homeland. So here a person is expressing that he has been an expatriate for a long of time, he has visited multiple countries and now he wants to go back to his native land. Again, expatriate is easy to remember. As expatriate, again, in mathematical formulae, it can be expressed at expatriatic. Ex, that is former, and patriotic. So who are formerly patriotic. Again, to remember, you can forcibly think a person who doesn't want to live in his own country has fled his country and is an expatriate. Just to remember, right? Now, the next word is suffragist, which means to advocate the voting rights of women. Again, suffragist is a very important word which you might frequently see in your GRE exams. So, Alice Miller was a poet who worked a lot for voting rights of the women, right? So, sample sentence on her can be used as not only Alice Miller was a great poet but also a suffragist. To remember suffragist, you can see just is word after after a word which basically means for a person. Okay, so a person who is against the suffers of women will be suffragist. So that's all for this video, but there are a lot of words under this topic which you can find in the WordsApp Vocabulary Builder app, which also have multiple features like audiobook. You can just listen to words and meaning and just remember it. Use flashcards, my flashcards, that are the custom flashcards. You can search word of the day, super learn, and lot more. This app will really help you because I sat for hours making this application from a student's point of view. It is pretty important thing, right? So you can download the app, which is available on App Store, on Google Play Store. You can also visit mukulpathak.com/wordsapp. Also, you can follow us on Instagram. Instagram. Our ID is WordsApp underscore. Do recall WordsApp underscore. It's a pretty active page with lots of viewers. And also do follow this YouTube channel as I will be uploading many more videos from multiple groups which will help you for your exams and again for your daily life and making your vocabulary better. Thank you.